What up, everybody? Guys, as you begin to come in, this is just me doing the pre-recording. This is going to be a lot of fun. So for all of you guys that have never cold called before, never put a property under contract, we're going to be doing a lot of practicality today. So the goal is to create a rotation system, get everybody involved with the call, and I'm going to start letting people in here in a little bit. We plan on doing this pretty much every Saturday, where you guys get the opportunity to close a real estate deal with me, which is super exciting, man. So guys, really appreciate y'all just for following and being a part of these courses and these modules. I'm going to start letting everybody in, and we're going to get this call started right now, okay? Love y'all so much, and thank y'all for being a part of Accelerated Wealth. Let's get it. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing?
Top of the morning.
Okay, let's see.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, guys, so this is super fun. What we're going to be doing today is kind of like a rotation thing, okay? So there are people that are still going to be joining in and out of this call that we're doing, but for the most part, guys, this is pretty much the premise of it, all right? Now, I want to set the foundation of what it is that we're about to do right now, all right? So if y'all mind, give me just a minute. Let me go ahead and grab my whiteboard. And I'm going to give one of you guys admin power so that y'all can let people in while if I'm on the call and somebody decides to come in. Andre, I'm going to make you a co-host. Brian, I'm going to make you a co-host as well. If you guys see someone coming in, just let them in, all right? Because I want to make sure that we're staying on topic and that I'm not distracted by people coming in and out. And Crystal, I'll make you a co-host as well. Okay, we got 4 co-hosts, guys. So with all of y'all that are here, you already know what's up. This premise of today's call is we're going to be making some offers on some properties. All right. Now I'm going to kind of go over this process with y'all on a whiteboard real quick so that we're on the same page. Let me just move the whiteboard over here. All right. Right. Perfect. That works enough. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. This whole session is recorded, by the way, all right? So let me pin my screen real quick. Can everybody see me just fine and see the whiteboard behind me? Can you guys see this? Okay,
Yeah.
so guys, I want to make sure that everybody's prepared prior to starting their session, okay? Now, again, when we do things like this, whether you're doing it with me or you're doing it on your own, the way that I like to do it is I like to set the foundation, all right? And so for me, man, and again, this isn't like some biblical, spiritual, religious type thing, but I want to be as real as possible. These are the foundations of what it is to begin cold calling. All right. And most people don't do this. And so I want to do this for you guys so that y'all have a direction when you begin the idea of starting your cold calling session. Number 1 is affirm. Okay. Affirm, or for all of my people here that are religious, pray. So again, I like starting my days with intention. So when you see me coming in here and I decide to start the call, before I was on this call, I prayed, then I started, and here we are. All right. So affirm. I'm going to talk to a minimum of 50 people today. My goal is to make a minimum of 10 offers. I'm going to send out 5 written offers, and I'm going to have at least 3 meaningful conversations. Okay. So does everybody get that? Does everybody get that? Again, like what we're doing right now is we're setting the foundation. If you start this without these foundational things, without this expectation that's set up, you're going to have a very bad time. And so for my people that are in here, I want y'all to understand, like when I go to the gym, I go to the gym with intention. So I'm not leaving without doing what it is that I set out to do. So if I'm going to hit arms, I'm going to do everything I can in 5 different exercises to hit arms with intention. I put my phone on mute. I put my favorite songs on for the day. I get into the zone. Once I'm in the zone, I'm in there, bro. I'm doing 5 different exercises to maximize every single portion of my arm. I'm doing 4 sets of 15 every single time. And on the final set, which is the 5th set, I am lifting smaller weight to failure. This maximizes the pump. Why am I telling you guys this? It's because this is exactly what it's like when you start your cold calling business, all right? When you start whatever session that it is, and you know that you're going to have to market, you know you're going to have to pay attention for quite some time, then the goal here is to affirm whatever it is that you're going to do. Set the foundation. Today, I'm going to make 50 calls. I'm going to make at least a minimum of 10 offers. I am going to have 1 meaningful conversation, and I'm going to send out 2 written offers. That's me creating the affirmation. And so for you guys that are watching, man, that's how you do this, all right? You set the foundation. What are you setting out to do? If I go to the gym and I just start picking up weights everywhere and I'm not really targeting what it is that I'm trying to do, then I'm not going to have a good freaking workout session. And that's how that works. Now, for my people that pray before they're doing, all right? I always say it the same way. This is one of my consistent prayers. Father God in heaven, I pray abundance over my life today. I pray that you grant me your will and your success. And Lord, I pray that you allow my lips to speak the words that you wish me to speak, that you allow my eyes to see the opportunities that you wish me to see. And I will take this cold calling session and I will maximize it within your will, within your power. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. That is my prayer before I start the day. All right. So again, affirm, pray. If you're not a religious person, don't worry, just affirm. Okay. And that's the same thing as a prayer, which is crazy. So again, foundation number 1, we set the affirmation and we say our prayer for the session. Step number 2, have all of your softwares and tools in your face. I want y'all to repeat this after me in the conversation, okay? In the chat box that's here. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Highlight this and keep it in everything that you do. This is one of the greatest things that I was ever taught. I remember when I was working for my uncle, I was 17 years old, and he asked me to come over to his construction site, right? I didn't show up with anything. I just showed up by myself. That was it. And when I asked him, what was wrong, he didn't want to let me work. And I said, why? He said, where's your gloves? Where's your tool belt? Where's everything that I've given you to maximize this job? Quentin, I just don't think that you're taking this seriously. And he sent me home. Mind you, the job site was an hour and 20 minutes away. I was so upset when he sent me home. But he's right. If he would have let me into that building, guess what would have happened? There would have been a risk for error or injury, and he would have been held responsible for whatever it was that I didn't do. So I'll never forget this. This was taught to me by one of the most Mexican dudes that you'll ever meet in your life, aka my uncle. And literally, this is the thing that I tell everybody. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You have to make sure that you have your softwares in place. And tools. What are those softwares? It's very simple, guys. You need a comping tool, no matter what. I'm going to give you guys one for being a part of the group. There's the comping tool. You need to make sure that you have your Google images up front, right? So we want to look at what we're making offers on. So we want to make sure we have our Google in front of us, okay? And if you have one, an offer calculator. If you don't have one, don't worry. I'm going to give everybody one for this call. So we're going to be comping together. We're going to be looking at properties together, and we're going to be making offers on a calculator together if we need to. I'm going to show you guys how to do it without one. But for the most part, there are some people that are afraid of numbers, so they need an offer calculator. And that's totally fine. All right. Nobody's going to shun you for that. So having the tools that you need to begin your cold calling session. Number 3, free your hands. Free up your hands. What does that mean right there? Guys, when I speak, do you guys notice that when I'm talking to you guys, I am moving my hands constantly, right? The idea is to manifest what it is that you're saying. And so you take it like a ball of energy and you throw it out of your fingertips. So when I'm speaking with my hands because I am trying to relay my message, right? And so I do things like this. I do things like this. I'll do things like this. I'll talk like this when I'm rambling, right? And so like what being Hispanic, and most of you guys might know this, for my people that are of color in this group, we talk with our hands. You know what I'm saying? And so, guys, I want y'all to mirror that and mimic it in everything that you do. Whenever I'm explaining anything, I animate everything with my hands. This projects my voice. And so my goal is to project so that the person on the other side of this call can understand me and hear me and articulate what it is that I'm trying to say. Okay? Everybody on that? Everybody got that? Right? Cool. So again, free your hands. That's the next piece here. Moving into number 4. Number 4, tonality and mouth. Guys, whenever I'm speaking to anybody, I try to express myself with authority. And I know that sounds kind of crazy to say this, but I want you to understand this. Your tonality is everything. In the beginning, before you begin your session, I want you guys to practice this. And some of y'all my age might show here, all right? But when I was a kid, one of my favorite movies was Sister Act 2, all right? And in that movie, it's about these nuns that pick up these teenage punks and turn them into choir singers, and then they end up winning a huge choir competition, and they bring the idea of being street to religious singing, and it's beautiful, right? So it's a great movie. But I remember she was trying to get one of them to break out of their shell and their tonality, and I've used this ever since. It's called the fa la la las, right? So you go fa la 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 la. That's how you do it. Fa la 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 la. I know this sounds ridiculous, right? But you hit every single part of your voice's extent when you say that. And you go low, high, 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 high. And then you do it again. Low, high, 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 high. This is a vocal exercise, and it's meant to open you up here so that you can project yourself more effectively. Now, always remember to match the energy of your seller. Not saying that you have to like overcomplicate this and push yourself onto somebody, but this is the psychology of the sale. I always make sure that before I do these calls with you guys, because I know I'm going to be the main dude talking, and I'm typically talking for about an hour straight without stopping. I have my hydration. I have my vocal exercises. I always recommend to drink aminos. So like this is aminos, and it's also filled with like a crap ton of different things that really just are natural components of energy. And I don't like being malnourished, so that's part of it, right? So also stay hydrated, you know? So I'm going to add that into number 4. Hydration. And I never cold call without food in my stomach, man. That's another thing too, all right? But we don't got to talk about that. Before I got on this call with you guys, I slammed like the fastest breakfast that you could ever think of. I barely woke up at 8. And I almost forgot to mention to you guys, because I got the times wrong, that the call was at 9. Legally, we can't start cold calling until 9. And whatever time zone that you are, you can honor that other time zone. So if you are in Florida, you can call in California at 10 a.m. CST. I'm sorry, at 11 a.m. CST, because California is 2 hours behind you, right? So if you're in California and it's 8 a.m. and you want to call ahead, right? You can call in Texas at 9 a.m. And so for you guys that might not know this, the time frames of cold calling are typically between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. If you call after, you risk the chances of getting in trouble. You don't have to worry about it. Very few people ever get in trouble, but I wanted to kind of go over this too. Make sure that you're hydrated, have a meal in your stomach. Make sure that you've practiced your tonality and your vocal exercises prior to starting, and your mouth, okay? When you speak to anybody, you want to smile while you are talking. There is something that is contagious, that is energy. You know what they say, a smile can be felt across the world, right? That is one of my favorite things to say in business, because to me, it's so transparent. Me just smiling to you guys while I'm talking to y'all, you might think that I look like a freaking psycho, but let me tell you something. This works, and people can feel your energy through the call. All right. So if you're in here and you're really trying to maximize your cold calling session, watch them out. Okay. Smile while you're talking. Try to keep this going as much as you possibly can. And then the 5th thing. This is the 5th thing. Track your performance. Guys, this is the ultimate rule in everything that I'm teaching you guys today, okay? Track your performance. What does this mean? What does this mean exactly? Guys, you know how many people I talk to that are like, I was cold calling all day and I didn't get a single deal under contract. Okay. What are your number of calls? How many no's did you get? How many meaningful conversations did you have? How many calls were you connected to? How many offers did you make? Guys, I'm showing you all this because this is the foundation of what it is to start what we're trying to do right now. Okay, can everybody see my whiteboard just fine? I just want to make sure that you guys can kind of see it, right? I'll kind of kick it open a little bit further.
What up, Q? How you doing, bro? I can see it perfectly.
I'm good, man. So when we're doing these calls, bro, this is one of the things that I think a lot of people don't fully understand about business. Again, people ask me this question, say, how do I close 1 to 2 deals a month? Well, all right, well, what did it take for you to close 1 deal? Well, I don't know, Quentin, I can't tell you. Why? Because you don't know how many calls that you've made. You don't know how many no's you got. You don't know how many of those conversations were meaningful. You don't know how many people you actually connected to. And then you don't know how many offers that you've made. That's the reality. That's why people fail in this business, is because they don't do this. Guys, if I want to lose weight, I have to make sure that I'm eating a specific amount of calories to lose weight. Okay? If I want to get bigger and gain muscle mass, I have to make sure that I'm maximizing my regimen in the gym. There's a reason why I go in with setting the foundation and affirming what it is that I set out to do that day. When I walk into the gym, my goal is to figure out a way to make my muscles bigger. That's just how it works, right? I want to be healthy, but I also want to look good. Those things, they look good. So I'm tracking everything that it is that I'm doing, from how much sleep I'm getting, from how many people that I'm talking to, from how many meaningful workouts that I'm doing, all of those things. These things are what we call in the business, and I'm going to draw it nice and big for you guys, okay? KPIs. This is one of the most important things that you guys will ever learn in this business. A KPI stands for a key performance indicator. That's what it is. And if you don't know what this number is here, then none of this stuff works, period. Okay? You can't scale if you've never measured. That's just the reality of it. What's one of the first things that people do when they want to lose weight? They step on a what? Put it in the comment section. What do people step on when they want to lose weight?
Scale.
They step on a scale. Exactly. So for my people that are in here, this is so important for all of you that are starting this. If you want to scale it, you have to measure it. And without measuring, guess what? You're not going to be able to scale. And so, guys, I really want y'all to understand this, that your business at weight has its own weight. It steps on a scale the moment that you decide to pick up the phone. And so, again, if we want to have a meaningful session as we are beginning our journey into the cold calling world, this is very important. If you don't track your performance, it's very hard to determine whether or not you're the problem, the data's the problem, the phone numbers are the problem. Maybe it's the dialer, maybe it's your softwares, maybe it's your computer, maybe it's your systems, maybe it's your internet. We don't know these things until we track them. I'll tell you what, man, I went and I got my blood work done, and I've been in the gym for like 8 months, and this was 3 years ago, right? And I just remember I was frustrated because I couldn't lose any more than 40 pounds. And so when I went and I got my blood work done, I found out that I had vitamin deficiencies. My B12 was low as hell. My B6 and my B3s were gone. I had no omega-3s in my system. I was only eating chicken and rice. I wasn't eating beef. I wasn't maximizing other lean portions of meat. The food that I was cooking for myself had too much grease, so my cholesterol was high. Guys, there was so many things that were wrong with me. I was able to identify what those things were, correct them, and then I literally had a breakthrough. And within like 3 or 4 months, I lost an additional 40 pounds. And this was my goal, to lose 100 pounds within that first time frame. Now, I'm telling you guys this. What is the relevance of that to what we're doing here? It's the same thing. If the input, right, matches the output, then we don't have to worry about much, because the output is irrefutable. When the input matches the output is irrefutable. It don't matter what you do or how crappy that you do any of this stuff. If you're truthfully engaging on the input, which is the work, those create the output, which is the result. All right. And I can tell you guys from experience that if you make a minimum of 50 sales calls a day and you make a minimum of 5 offers a day, you should get 1 contract a week. And that is for my hustlers that are in this building that are truthfully trying to change their lives and do this business correctly. Okay. If you're really trying to do this, there's no days off at the beginning. We do this shit Monday through Sunday. And so for my people that are here that are wanting to take this seriously, make 50 sales calls a day. Make 50 sales calls a day, whether they're to realtors, attorneys, brokers, people who are like motivated sellers, driving for dollars, knocking on doors, whatever it is. If you talk to a minimum of 50 people a day and you make it a point that even if the person wasn't interested in selling, that you at least gave them the offer, and you did that 5 times a day, you would have 1 contract a week, 1 property under contract a week. Now, again, that's easier said than done, but if you're a part of this mastermind, my goal is that you guys actually implement this stuff, all right? So I'm going to reiterate on all of this for my people that are just jumping in. Step 1 is we set the foundation and we affirm what we're setting out to do and we pray over it, all right? That's very simple. You know, I'm going to talk to 50 people today. I'm going to have 10 meaningful conversations. I'm going to make 5 offers. I'm going to send out 1 contract. Father God in heaven, I pray over my business today. Allow my mouth to speak the words that you wish me to speak and my eyes to see the opportunities that you wish me to see. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Number 2, softwares and tools, right? Comping, Google, your offer calculator, proper preparation prevents poor performance. And then number 3, free up your hands. We speak by using our hands. Number 4, your tonality, your smile, and your internal hydration levels and food levels, okay? Fa la 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 la. Do your vocal exercises before you start your session. Smile while you're talking, and make sure that you guys are staying hydrated. And I like these things. They're called Noon. I don't know if y'all have tried them, but it's N-U-U-N. Noon is like literally all of your vitamins in one. This thing is the ultimate hydration. This is like drinking 8 bottles of water at one time. So that's what I do before I start these sessions. Number 5, you track your performance, all right? You can't scale what you have never measured. And so you want to make sure that you are documenting the calls that you're making, how many no's you're getting, how many of those are meaningful conversations, how many connections are you getting, and how many offers that you've made. These are the biggest factors here because the output on the next session is going to tell you exactly what all of this means. Remember this always, guys. Your key performance indicators will dictate your input because these are your micro commitments that create the macro outcome, which is the output, which is you closing a deal. And that deal should be a minimum of $17,000 plus, especially utilizing the strategy that I'm going to be teaching here. Now, we haven't gotten to the advanced levels of things, but this is more so for my people that are in this business that don't really cold call. You might suck at it. You might have maybe like a confidence issue, or you might not even know what to say. That's okay. I'm going to give you guys a lot of things. I should probably throw in a script. Right. So softwares and tools, make sure you have your script in front of you. Never marry the script, by the way. The script is just the baseline of what you should say, not what you're supposed to say. Okay. You can literally make a script your own in any category that you'd like. So does everybody get value from this? I just want to make sure that I set up the freaking foundation before we began doing this.
Hell yeah, I'm ready.
And did anybody have any questions real quick? Here, I'm going to hook you guys up. All right. So we're going to go into scripts. I'm going to put these in the drive, but for the most part here, I'm just going to share it with you guys. Y'all don't make copies. Download the whole thing, please. I have so many people that come in here and they just make a copy of everything. That's not what this is for. Just come in here and freaking just download the zip file and then you can have it. All right. So here's some scripts that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know if y'all can see it. So scripts are now inside of the chat. If
Yep,
you guys
it's in there.
can copy and paste that and put it in your notes and you can open it up, download it. Do not
bet.
make a copy because then everybody can see that you made a copy. All right. You don't need to, I don't need 5 scripts of the same one in there. Just download the whole damn thing. So that's one. I have somewhat of an offer calculator. I'm not really, I don't know how I feel about this, but it's, I don't know if it works the same way still, but let me look at it real fast. Okay, so we're gonna share this. This is a very simple calculator that I made back in 2020, and I think that it's still relevant, and it has certain numbers in it that meet an equation, which we can go over a little bit later. So I just got done showing you guys the offer calculator, and then on here we have the scripts. So again, download the offer calculator. Do not alter it, otherwise you'll mess the whole thing up. Okay. But the offer calculator looks a lot like this, y'all. And I'm just going to pull it up so we can all see it. This is it here. And so what we want to do is we want to kind of put the ARV of the property here. So we're going to do like 500,000. And we want to offer 70% of that amount of money. So it's 70% of that amount normally like populates like a number. Let me see. Okay, let's see. We'll say it's 1,000 square feet. 70%. Damn. Okay, this one doesn't work, y'all. Ignore the link that I dropped in there. I have another one, but I just don't remember where the hell I put it. But I'll put it in here. I'll find it and we'll go from there. Because I've made so many copies of it, it's hard for me to figure out which is the one that works. There it is. This is the one. Okay, so I will copy this and I will share it with y'all so that you guys can utilize it. Yeah, it makes sense why it's restricted. Editor, copy, and then I'm putting it in the chat for everybody here. Ignore the last link that I just sent y'all.
Damn, bro, that's a lot of value right there, man. People are selling those for like 500-700 a piece.
Yeah, man. There's going to be a lot more that I'm going to throw in here, dude. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll show you what this is. This thing already has inputs in it that calculate for a make-ready rehab, okay? And so the first thing that we do is we start out with an ARV. So let's say in this instance, it's 150,000, right? So we'll just do 150,000. So
hey, how you doing?
Automatically is going to pop out a number. And let's say our buyers are buying at
yes, ma'am, I have. Thank you.
if our buyers are buying at 70%, right? So that puts us at a maximum allowable offer. If we want to make a $10,000 profit, 73,000. So that's kind of where we're starting. All right. Now, again, if the square footage of your house is about 1,000 square feet, you could populate that number here and the number might change, right? So we'll lower the assignment fee. We'll say we want to make $5,000. If there's taxes owed on the property, we can calculate for those, but we'll leave that 0 for right now. So then we go over what repairs are needed. If it needs a roof, then we just hit needing repair. If it needs an HVAC or an AC, we'll click needing repair. And then if it needs like plumbing, we'll say needing repair. And if you'll notice the foundation type, we can do pier and beam or slab, and it'll give us certain things. So the purchase price for our property here, if we're going to put these numbers in, right, we're looking at buying it at 150,000. So that gives us that number. And with the rehab cost that we can see that's here, where can we see that number? Because it's populated somewhere. We'll say it's close to about $30,000. And our potential sales price of this property, we'll say, well, we're purchasing this at what, 74 grand? Our purchase price could potentially be about 150. It'll go over our profit margins for us. So 46,000 in profit margins, agents computation be about 4,600. My business margin would be closer to 32,000. Capital that I'm needing for my down payment would be about $1,100 per hard money loan. Now the numbers have changed, so feel free to come in here and change some of your percentages to populate all of that. But remember to download it and then we'll go from there. But we have 3 different offers, right? If this is our 30% offer, our 35% offer, our 40% offer, and then our 45% offer. If you start at the low one, you're clearly going to make the most amount of money. But the goal here is to make our 5 grand and be on our way. So that's how this calculator works. There's instructions on how to use it. And so you guys can kind of get an idea of how this works here. And again, just download it. Don't mess with it. This is the offer calculator that I've used within my organization for years. And I have to say that it's pretty spot on, you know? So like, this is a great number to kind of indicate where it is that we're trying to go here. It's saying $26,000 in repairs. See, I wasn't even that far off. That's great. So that's the offer calculator that I'm going to put inside of the group. If you're in this community, you get it here for first since you're in this call. And for all my people that are watching this here, you know, make sure that you look at the chat box, because I threw another link out for some scripts. It's a bunch of scripts. Do not alter them. Just download the zip file and then upload it to your own Google Drive, and it's yours to keep. Okay. So going into all of this, guys, what we're going to be doing today is a lot like a rotation thing. So I have leads. I'm going to pull them up and we're going to go through them together. These are people that at one point in time wanted to sell. So I have been marketing in my business for years. Okay. And since about 2016, I've had a CRM. I was taught at the beginning of my real estate journey to always have a CRM. And for y'all that might not know what a CRM is, a CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Okay. And I've always had one. And so I remember the first VA that I ever hired was in 2015, and he was making cold calls for me to motivated sellers. I was paying him full time, you know. So what I would do is I would send out a bunch of direct mail, and he would take all of the inbound calls for me. And I only had him working like maybe 30, 40 hours a week, if that. And so his goal was to take inbound calls. I would post ads on Facebook, not even like utilizing the ads thing that they do now. Like back then, I think ads was crazy. You could take any business 10x, but nobody was teaching it. So, YouTube wasn't really the place to go yet, where you could just hop online and learn how to make money. YouTube was really just a bunch of funny videos. And for some of my people, you might understand what I'm talking about. But, I just really wanted so badly to figure out a way to, get people to start calling me. So I would put up bandit signs everywhere. I'd send out direct mail, about like maybe 2,000 to 500 pieces every time. And I'd always get at least 1 to 2 deals on those, and those deals would net me about $10,000 to $20,000 per deal. So I had this VA, and he told me, he said, "Q, man, if we want to organize this, we need a CRM." I said, "What the hell's a CRM?" And he told me it's a place where we can manage all of our leads. So I've used so many versions of a CRM. I decided that I would just go and I'd build my own. So for you guys that don't know this, I own a CRM that does everything. It cold calls, you can send direct mail through it, you can do text messaging, and I built it from the ground up. It's called Just Jarvis. And I'll go ahead and I'll share this with you guys in the chat box. But we have a basic plan, which is $97 a month. It comes with all these things. It's so much. And then there's an elite plan that just has a few other add-ons that some people want to go with, some done for you stuff on the elite level. So like this is a platform that you would use to organize all of your motivated seller leads. Okay. And so like, what is the importance of that? Why do we organize our data? Guys, organization is everything. Like literally the name of a company, a business is an organization, right? That means that you have to be organized. If you're not organized, what happens? Your business is just kind of like shooting from the hip. And again, why do we have food tracker apps? I hate to keep comparing fitness to business, but there's just so many relatives, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do people track the food that they eat with food tracking apps? Why are there macro counters? When people buy an Apple Watch, right? The Apple Watch will read your heartbeat, your calorie intake, how many calories that you're burning by just walking. People love to measure things. So that's essentially what a CRM does for you, is it takes the business output and it puts it in a place where you can see it for everything that it is, right? And so trackers are everything, and they really help you understand the sum total of whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in your business. Numbers is the closest thing that we get to the handwriting of God. Remember that for as long as you live. Numbers is the closest thing that we get to the handwriting of God. Okay? This is one of the most truest things that I've ever heard in my life. When I started measuring my company, I started being able to scale it. So I've had this CRM for years. Okay? And in the CRM, I've harvest leads because I market so much. There was a time frame when I had about 50 cold callers at once calling leads for my company. And then I was sending out probably a little over 200 to 300,000 text messages a day. And that was Monday through Friday. And we were off on the weekends. Some of my guys would like to come in on Saturdays, so I would come in on Saturdays, but I always, it wasn't really what I was wanting to do, but it just kind of happened. And so, over the time frame from 2026 to today, so it's been about what, 8 years, I've probably got about 20,000 people to tell me that they wanted to sell their house. 20,000. I think it's 26,000 if I'm being real. These are what you call qualified leads. This is not you calling somebody who had no interest in selling. When we call these people, they have either already sold the property, they're still holding on to it, the person that we're talking to died, or they're interested in selling. So those are the 4 things that I want to share with you guys before we start calling this list, because that's what you can expect. The person may not want to sell still, may want to sell now, died, situations have changed. They're variables. So that's what you guys can expect calling this list. Now, the way that we're going to do this is going to be a little bit different. And yeah, I can send you guys the link to the CRM. Mike just started using it. Mike's on the Mike is literally like an elite to me. This guy's freaking really going ham in his business, and he's really trying to make this thing work. He has a big family too. But this is it right here, guys. I put it in the chat for y'all that are here. JustJarvis.com. There we go. So if y'all want to take a look at it, you can. If you want to just get a demo of it, message me in school and I'm there for y'all, and we can book a call and I can walk you through this CRM. So with this being said, guys, we're going to begin this process, and how we're going to do this is on this little thing here. This is a wheel to give everybody an opportunity. So I like to do things with people that like to do them. Does that make sense? So like, dude, if I'm going to go watch Star Wars, I'm not taking Wesley if Wesley doesn't want to watch Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, Morris ain't going to go and watch Star Wars with me if he doesn't want to watch Star Wars. The way I like to do it is, if you love Star Wars, bro, you got to come and see Star Wars with me, because I like doing things that other people like to do. So I want y'all to understand, if all you're doing in this call is just wanting to watch, and that's fine, all I ask is that you be happy for the people that are participating. For those that are wanting to participate, I need your name, and I'm going to drop it in here. All right. So if you're in the comment section, you want to call a lead with me today, put it in here. This is not an obligation for anyone. I like doing things with people that like to do things. And so again, if you are ready, say me or I or whatever, and I'll put your name on here. Okay. Or yeah, just drop your name. That's a great thing. So drop your name. So Wesley's down. Sweet. We're going to put his name in here. Wesley's down. We have Christian. Christian's down. Ahmad is down. Okay, cool. Damn, Hector said, put me in, coach. My guy, Fu, let's go. My dude's down. Don't worry about it, man. That's why you're here. I appreciate it, Morris. And you should definitely not lose your job. Okay, here we are, Brian. Look at the look. Hey, first of all, let's highlight that, man. Come on, Morris, dude. He's at work and he's learning this stuff, man. It's super cool. I'm at work on a dialer. Let's go, Andre. Don't worry about it, dude. Well, you're about to hear us making calls too. Do we have anybody else who wants to volunteer to be a part of this? I'm putting my name down too. I'm going to make calls with you guys. Anyone else? Again, last call, guys. Once I seal the wheel, you won't be making calls today. And I want y'all to understand that for all of my people that are here, the premise of this session is that if any of these guys, Wes, Ahmad, Christian, Hector, Fu, Brian, myself, if we put a property under contract, I'm splitting it with you down the middle. Okay? So again, for you guys that are here, this is your opportunity to make money with me. And the minimum that we're looking at here is like 5 to 10 grand. And I want y'all to also understand, do not get upset at all if somebody curses you out. I don't care. These are leads that I'm giving to you guys. We're going to call and we're going to rotate. In the comment section, per person, I'm going to drop the phone number of the person who's interested in selling, and then the address. We're going to run numbers on those deals once we get a hold of them, and we're going to talk to them online. So we got Lewis in the building. We got Lillian. I wasn't feeling good today. Put me in, coach. Damn, Serge says, let's go. All right, guys. So this is it. This is it. Are y'all ready to get this thing started? So I'm going to keep this up. This is going to be the thing that we're going to be using to rotate. There's ads, so if you see it, it's all good. And don't worry about it, Crystal. We'll do this together, right? So for everybody that's here, let's pull out a comping tool. All right. I use this tool to comp properties. It's called Propelio. I'm going to share my logins with you guys. Can you guys do me a favor and copy and paste this or screenshot this so that you have it? This is your free comping tool. You can only use it to comp. If you guys buy leads, I'm changing the password and kicking everyone off. Okay? This thing right here is only so that you can run comps. If I see it being used to pull leads or charging my card for any amount of money, it stops for everybody. So don't be that person, and I can see who's logged in. All right. So again, this is your comping tool that you guys can get for being a part of this organization. I'll change the password every month and update everybody every month. All right. So that's going to be happening on the 1st, which is coming up soon. If you get kicked out of this for whatever reason, just know that I'm using it and wait about 5 to 10 minutes and then you can log right back on. Okay. So this is what I use to comp. This is what we're going to be kind of comping with today. And we're going to go over things like this very easily. So make sure that everybody here has their comping tool. Okay. So have your comping tool in your face. The next thing that we want is to make sure that we have Google up. We want to go to Google Maps so that we have what's in front of us. This is what we're going to be using to search for properties. And whenever we have an address, we want to put our eyes on it too. So have your Google Maps in front of you. And then last piece here, have your offer calculator that I've shared with you guys in front of you as well. So now we have our offer calculator, we have our CRM, and we have our Google Maps. Sweet. Damn, this thing's telling me to buy my girl some nails today. Okay. So I'm going to pull up my CRM, guys. From this point on, I will not share my screen for my CRM, just for everybody that's here. And don't worry about it, Hector. We're going to spin this wheel. I got you, man. If you're unable to make the call, just drop it here. If you don't answer back within a specific time frame, I'll spin the wheel again and go to the next person. All right? So let me pull up my leads, y'all, and we're going to do this together. All right. Dude, this is so much fun. Let's do this. And every call, if you're here, needs to be made with your face in the camera. I need to see that you're there. If you're logging in on your phone and you're watching this on your phone, you can't make the call at the same time. I need to see that you're here. So if you have your computer or whatever, log in and join from your laptop. If you call from your phone, it's going to drop you from the Zoom call and nobody gets the value. So I want everybody here to hear you cold call. All right. So if you're here, please do me a favor and go ahead and put your computer into the call. If you're going to be making calls here, you're going to use your phone. Some of you guys are, I don't know, you're using your phone to be on the call. That's not what I want. All right. So just adding that one last piece here. I want you guys to be on the call, making the call with us so that we're doing this as a team. These leads are all over the place. Okay. So just don't fret. Whatever city state that they're in is what we're doing. And let's see if we can get a deal. All right. I got one here. Let's go ahead and share this. We're going to spin the wheel together. I'm going to drop the address for you. This is a landlord. He owns a property here in San Antonio, Texas. This is the address to the property. The guy's name is Juan. His number is 830-708. This is an honor system that we're doing here, y'all. 4240. 4240. There we are. That's his number. And his name is Juan Basan. He didn't have an asking price for this property. He says he owns it. It's not listed. There's a tenant inside of it. He wants to sell it ASAP. He owns it outright. It's a 2-2. He wants a cash offer as soon as possible. So this is this lead. Let's rotate this real quick on the freaking let's see, where are we at? There we are. Click into spin. Let's get it.
And Q, are we using our dial or how are we calling them? Say that again.
From our phone. Dang, dude, what are the odds? What are the odds? It wants me to call. All right, cool. Why not? I mean, what a way to start it off. Yeah, I swear to God, this shit ain't rigged. Hold on. What are the odds? Okay, cool. Man, I was not expecting that. Yes, and please call from your phone and put it on speaker so that everybody can hear. I'm gonna call this guy right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I put it in the chat. 830-708-4240.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
If they don't answer once, we double tap. So we call again.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Juan. This is Quentin. I'm calling in regards to your property over here on Sunrise, Catalina Sunrise. I'm interested in making you an offer on this property. I was hoping that maybe you and I can connect. I look forward to talking with you. If this is a property that you've already sold, you could disregard, but I would still like to connect and see if maybe there's a way that we can do business. If you have other types of properties that I could take a look at, I could probably make you an offer on one of these houses. Anyways, Juan, it's great to talk with you, man. I hope you have a blessed Saturday. God bless you, my friend, and you take care. Again, my name is Quentin, and you can reach me at this phone number. I'll talk to you soon. So there's that. We'll rotate it to the next person. Anytime I'm making a voicemail on somebody or like I'm leaving a voicemail, I try to be as intentional as possible. State why you're calling. Don't be afraid of it. Don't say like, sorry to call you out of, don't apologize for anything. You're not here to say sorry to nobody, okay? We're a business. So our goal is to flex our business on these people. So, hey, how you doing, Juan? My name is Quentin. I'm buying properties actively. I'm calling you in regards to this house over here on Sunrise. I'd love the opportunity to make you an offer on this property. If I'm reaching you at a bad time, call me as soon as you can. I'll talk with you soon. Leave your info, voicemail, name, all of those things. I love speaking and leaving voicemails with authority because I want the person to talk like call me back. Okay. Even if they feel as though I'm being negative or pushy or whatever, it doesn't matter. My tonality changes when you get on the phone with me. You know what I'm saying? So just understand the psychology of leaving a voicemail. If you say, sorry for calling you out of the blue, could you please give me a call back? You are begging. You might as well just get on your knees and start kissing this person's feet. Well, you don't do that here, okay? We speak with authority. My name is Quentin Flores. I buy real estate all over San Antonio, Texas. I have a $20 million fund to buy houses. I love the opportunity to make you an offer on your property. I need you to call me back at your earliest convenience. If not, I'll probably call you later today, all right? I'll talk with you soon. God bless you. Thank you for your time. And then hang up. That's how you do it, right? I don't even let them tell me to call me back. I'll just say, I'll call you tomorrow if I don't call you back. And I'll say that it's a necessity that I receive a call back. So understand the science of the voicemail. If you leave about 20 of those a day, you're probably going to get some calls back. All right. Especially if you talk about calling later. And if you call later, you do the same thing and you kick it a day forward. Looks like I missed you, man. I called you like I said I was. Now you're saying that you're a man of your word, right? Hey, man, I'm calling you again. Called you because I said I was. Just wanted to make sure that you got this in your voice message box. When you receive this, call me at your earliest convenience. If not today, I'll probably call you and nudge you in the morning. I'll talk with you soon. I'm not even saying, can I talk with you soon? Can you please call me back? Can you please talk to me soon? I said, I will talk to you soon, bro. Okay? Take it. And then we go to the next day. Then repeat that process over and over again. So I'm going to be educating while I'm doing calls, and I'll also be here coaching you guys. If for whatever reason you might not know what to say, don't worry about it, man. I got your back. Consider me the dude that's overseeing you at this time frame. All right. So let's jump back into this. We're gonna do the next one here. Next one. Let's go into this. This is Florence, who also owns a property in San Antonio. Let's move to Houston. Well, no, okay, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. Florence Casares. This is this person's name. Florence. And she owns a property on 607 John Page. 607 John Page, San Antonio, Texas. And that is 78228. It's kind of hood. It's kind of hood. It's not too bad though. Florence is a dude. Okay. It says he's interested in a house and selling the property. He wanted me to call him back. He said that the property was under contract for 85K, but that he has other houses to sell. And so he actually has one that he was asking for 400K on this address, which is 2122 Domal. Here we go. He has this one too. Now, this one, he said he was under contract. My team never called him back to see if he actually closed on it. So we have to confirm. We're calling about John Page first, but if not, we're gonna ask about Domal. And you can say that you guys reached out a while ago for my team back in October of last year and see what's going on. And we can go from there. His phone number is 210. And this is Leeds, guys, 542-4045. 542-4045. Sweet. All right, let's spin the wheel, y'all. You ready? Let's get it. I'm gonna record this because this is insane. All right, let's go. Christian, let's do it, dog. Christian got it. All right, so we're gonna call this lead. Christian, are you ready? I'm here to comp for you too, bro, so we can run comps together.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Cool. All right.
We want to call at least twice and then leave a voicemail if not. And then if he calls you back for whatever reason, honor system, Christian, just hit me up. I trust you, bro.
All right. Let's do this. Oh, again, can you guys hear that when I dial in?
I can't hear anything. Damn, my dude's coming through with a dialer. You didn't have to flex him on like that, Christian.
Hey, Flores, my name is Christian. I was calling you regarding your property, 6007 John Page in San Antonio. I was calling to see you be interested in getting a cash offer. If you already sold the property, give me a call. If not, I would like to do business with you. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye. Do you guys hear that? I can hear you.
Yeah, we heard it from you. Yeah.
We heard
Okay.
you, but not the call.
Yeah,
I
I
was a
heard it.
voicemail, so I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, I went to voicemail.
It went to voicemail twice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again. We'll call the next one just to get this going. All right, so we'll do this one here, Christian. One more. I want to hear one of you guys take a call. Okay, this person's name is Bernacio Gonzalez. Address to the property is 7419 Corian Park. Here, 7419 Corian Park. Putting this here, and it's also in San Antonio, 78249. ARV is about $300,000. He was asking 240. and he has a tenant inside of the house. Says it's a great tenant and takes care of the property. He's not really in a rush to sell. So we're going to call to see if the circumstances changed. The last time that we had talked to this guy about making an offer on his house was October of 2023. So this was a year ago. His phone number is 956 463 3334. 956 463 3334. That's his house. And again, his name is Bernacio.
Bernacio, okay. All right, let's give him a call.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Um,
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Bernacio, my name is Christian. I give you a call regarding your property in 7419 Florian Park. I'm looking to buy some more properties, so you can please give me a call. Even if you already sold that property, I'm looking to buy some more real estate. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.
All
So
right.
boys,
All good. Hopefully he calls back. If he does call back, just put it in the messages that you're receiving a call back.
okay.
We'll move on to the next person here. Okay. So there's Bernacio. We'll move on to the next. This one's in Houston. All right, copy and paste in the address here. This guy's name is Frank. His phone number. Putting it here as well. Situation with this guy. It's not listed. Owner still lives inside of it. He's up to date on his mortgage. He was looking at selling in 9 months. So it's been 3 months over that time frame. He's probably interested in selling now. So let's do this. Wheel of Fortune. Let's go. Dang, Christian wants you to call again, bro. Let's try one more time. Let's give someone else another opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Christian, you need to go buy a lottery ticket.
Right?
Wes, let's go. All right, my guy Wesley.
All right.
All right, let's run it, dude.
I put him in my phone right now. Let's get him.
Okay.
And he said the story on this one. He lives in the house. He
Yeah.
he wanted a follow-up call in 9 months, and it's been about 6 months.
Yeah, he wanted a follow-up call about 9 months ago. Yeah, so like 6 to 9 months was his time frame. Not 6 to 9 months ago, but I was supposed to call him in August, and so we're 4 months past that time.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Wesley. It's ringing. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear the ringing from my phone?
Here.
No, I can't hear it.
I'm gonna call him back again with the voicemail. Could y'all hear the ringing from my phone?
I couldn't hear the ringing.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I didn't hear any ringing. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't hear it.
I had it on loudspeaker. Let me try it again. It went to voicemail, so I'm just calling him back. Give y'all a
Okay.
heads up.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Wesley? Got a Google Voice number,
Hmm.
and it's ringing again on the second call.
Message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.
Hey, good morning, Frank. This is Wesley. We reached out to you a few months ago about your property on Moonset Lane there in Houston. We're just following up with you. If you can give me a call back whenever you get this message, or I'll give you a call as well, probably later today or definitely before the weekend ends. You can reach me at 210-570-2370. That's 210-570-2370. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later today. Have a great day. Bye-bye. That's it.
Let's try. Here, I'm gonna send you another one. This person's name is Kaylin.
In that Beaumont, Houston area too, that 469 number.
815 Ragland. She was interested in an offer. We talked to her, but she had the property listed at the time. The market was horrible.
Okay. 3, 2, 2.
It was listed on the market for 6 months and did not sell.
All right. Let me reach out to her. Can somebody pull it up on realtor.com? Is it no longer listed?
Yeah, I can take a look at it. Hold on.
Okay. I'll start calling her.
Dang, it barely sold this year, back in May. But you never know. She might have
Another
another.
property.
So
Okay. Something was going on with her number. I'm gonna call her again. 32.
this process will be a lot faster in the future, you guys. You know, kind of like putting this together. This was super cool. I'll probably have a sheet on rotation so we can all just share the same sheet together.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're
Can I
trying
hear
to
that?
reach is not available. At
Yeah,
the
I can hear
tone,
it.
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Kaylin, good morning. I was reaching back out to you about your property on 816 Ragland. First of all, congratulations on you selling that property. I was just reaching out to you to see if you had any other properties that you might consider selling. My name is Wesley. You can reach me at 210-763-6304. That's 210-763-6304. Thank you. And you can give me a call back anytime today or over the weekend. You have a good weekend. All right, bye-bye.
Okay. Let's try another person, Wes, just to give everybody the opportunity to at least make a call.
Yes, sir.
That was good though, bro. You're fluent. I can tell you do this.
Yeah, I got some hot foreclosure leads too. We can call them. I got some people that's ready to sell on two of
It's
them
up to
actually.
you, bro. It's up to you. If you want to share that with the community, man, I love it. I mean, I'll help you close them. Let's get it.
Okay, let me pull it up right now.
Brian, you here? House buying Brian.
Yo, yo.
What
Hello?
up, dude? Are you excited, man?
I'm excited, man. Let's
Hey,
get
yo,
it. Can you see me or not? Here,
guys,
I'm just
I
doing
can.
this up. All right. All right. I'll place it right here. Right, bye.
Yo, can we just give a shout out to Wesley real quick for literally taking leads out of his own database to share with everyone? Come on, man. Like, if that's not an act of selflessness, like, let's just be real. Round of applause for my guy Wesley for doing that, bro. That is what the foundation of what it is to be inside this group is, man. Like 100%. And I just want to say thank you, Wesley, for just providing leads to the community.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Wes.
You're welcome. No problem,
That's
guys.
awesome, man.
Dang, Hector, this one looks fire. So homeboy called. This is just a few days ago. Spoke to John Castillo Jr. He said that his dad owns this property and he owes about 50K. I suggested that we buy the house and give his dad some money to stop the foreclosure. This could be in two different ways, bro. This could be either a subject to deal, or this could be freaking an actual wholesale.
Mm-hmm. All right, bro. So I'll call and say that we spoke to him. Okay, let's see.
Yeah. So the backstory on this one right here. So I spoke with John Hicks Jr. So that's his son. So he said his dad lives in a house by himself. He said that he was behind $1,400, which didn't make any sense, because he's in foreclosure. And basically, but he did say his dad only owed $50,000 on the house, and I think it's worth like about 150 or something like that. And of course he was asking his son John Jr. as well as his sister and family members to try to help him to become current, but no one. He said things are tight, no one was able to help him. So
Okay.
I've been calling him back, leaving messages, but like I said, so this number here, that's actually the son, John.
Okay.
Yeah, John Castillo Jr. number, but he say he already spoke to his dad and he told him that I would be calling him that I'm interested in buying the property so we can stop the foreclosure. So that's the backstory on that one. And the
Okay.
address is on Hicks, 2042 Hicks Avenue.
Okay. So this guy's name is John, and we spoke to his dad.
No. We spoke. This is
Oh.
Junior. This is the son that we spoke to. We haven't spoke to the dad. The dad is the person that we need to talk to make the deal with. But he's kind of sort of he's the liaison, if you will.
I gotcha. So this is the son's number here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. All right, man, let's give it a shot.
You got this, bro.
Hey, John. Hey, what's going on, John? My name is Brian. We spoke to you a little bit ago here. I work with Wesley. We were talking to you about a property I believe your dad owns. He's staying in 2042 Hicks Ave. And yeah, yeah. So I think we spoke to you about possibly selling that one. No, he didn't really call us, so that's why we're just kind of seeing what, if anything's progressed. Oh, gotcha. Um, got it. Well, do you know kind of, if he's looking to sell or if he's really, you really don't talk to him much?
Well, the property is going into foreclosure, so time is of the essence, and the auction is next month.
Yeah, yeah. I guess we got your number because your name is associated, probably because you're a junior, right? Yeah, but hey man, so the property going into, foreclosure, so time is of the essence, and we're just really, one trying to what's that? Oh, so the property's vacant? Oh, so he already has another house. Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah,
so we're just really trying to
reasonable.
help him out before if he can get some money in his pocket before he completely loses this to the bank, it'd probably, be beneficial to him. Do you happen to have his number that we can call him? Do you think that'd be a good idea? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no worries, man. I don't know if you want to remind him, give him our number again here. See if we could get something working for him. All right, man. Uh, we'll be in touch. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.
All right. That's a good job, Brian. Yeah, I didn't even know the property was vacant. He just told me he's gonna reach out to his dad. He also didn't tell me he didn't really talk to his dad that much. So
Yeah. Yeah, right, man. So unfortunately, man, we're talking to the son and not the dad. I
yeah.
mean, it looks like it could be a good deal. We can get a hold of dad.
Yeah. I texted you a little bit late at the end, but I wanted to get his dad's new address.
Hmm.
And I know you asked for his telephone number. That's good. What did he say
Yeah.
about that? Getting his dad's number.
Nah, he just said he couldn't give that out to us. I should have gotten the dad's new address, man. My bad. I didn't see that.
No worries. That's a good job, man.
Try to find the dad. You know what I'm saying? So like what I do is I'll take the info and I'll put it in True People Search and I'll cross-reference information to make sure that I can find everyone that's associated with it. I don't know if you guys use Deal Machine. That's another one that's real cool. So like let me pull it up real fast. So I don't know if anyone here knows this, but Deal Machine has unlimited skip tracing right now. So if you pop an address in there, it pulls up phone numbers for everybody now. The exports though, the where they cap you when they make money off of you is the exports. So when you export leads, you can only export 10,000 skip trace leads a month on the $97 monthly subscription. And it's actually about $112, $115 a month now. It comes with a dialer, comes with a lot of things. If you guys want to try out Deal Machine 7 days for free, you can export 2,000 leads for free. Don't tell them I said that and just cancel. But literally, there's a 7 day free trial in it. I'll throw it in here. But Lillian uses Deal Machine. It's a great platform. I would say that it's the wholesaler's, handy dandy pocket knife. Like, you just have a knife for everything. I do. I don't know about you guys. I keep a knife on me anywhere I go, but it's like a multi-tool. So it's everything that I need in one. So that's what I like about Deal Machine. Not trying to like make you guys sign up for things, y'all. I just want to be real on what's available here. So like what Deal Machine does is they'll take the address and pull up everybody that is relative to it, brothers, sisters, cousins. What's the address of the house again?
Let me pull it up here. 2042 Hicks
2042.
Hicks Avenue, San Antonio.
Okay. Also, for my guys that are watching this, it doesn't matter if you're not in San Antonio, don't be discouraged by what we're doing, So these properties can be wholesaled anywhere. So even if you're in like California, Florida, Canada, even, you can still buy real estate and close deals with us here. So
Yes.
John D. Castillo is the owner. Raymond H. Castillo. So like what's cool, guys, is there's multiple. So like if I were to move this to the side, let me see. Hold on. Well, screw it. Okay. Let's see. Likely link to the property. There's a Raymond here. There's a related contact. Did we talk to Raymond?
No, we talked to John Jr.
These are a few people that could be associated with this person. So like hit the phone number on it. Here, I'll let me call him. I'll call him real quick. So we'll do 210-883 or 882-6624. Raymond has to be like a son or something. This isn't the same number that we just called, right?
No, it's different.
Okay, I'm gonna call him again.
Hello?
Hey, Raymond,
Who's this?
this is Quentin. So reason why I'm calling, man, I'm not like a bill collector or anything. Give me just a minute before you decide to hang up on me. There's this property I'm trying to buy. It's on Hicks Avenue, and I believe it belongs to a John Castillo. But the house is going into foreclosure, and your number was associated with the house. So that's why I was calling. Do you happen to have any association to a John Castillo?
That is my uncle, but I have not talked to him in a while.
Oh.
I've never signed anything for him.
Yeah, for some reason, you may have just been here at one point. I'm not sure, man. And I appreciate you being transparent and being kind to me. I know I'm a total stranger, but I buy houses in San Antonio, man. So that's why I'm calling, because this house is going to be gone at the end of the month and it belongs to your uncle, So I believe the first Tuesday of next month, it's getting auctioned off and he only owes like 50K on this thing, dude. It's worth like 170, 180. And so he can walk away with some money. I'll tell you what, dude, if you'd be willing to figure out a way to put me in contact with this guy so I can buy his house from him, I'd be willing to give you $1,000 when I purchase this thing. Can you help me?
I can definitely look into finding him, because it's been like literally about 2 years since I talked to him.
I see. And he's your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we talked to his son, and he just did not want to cooperate. I'm not sure if they're on good. I don't know your family, man. It's not my business, and I know what it's like, and I'm Hispanic too. I'm from San Antonio.
Leo, or was it John Jr.?
John Jr.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, we didn't, he wasn't too happy to hear from me, but we're just trying to help him, So like this house, there's money in this property to be made. There's no reason to let it go. And we just can't seem to get a hold of the guy. So that's why I'm calling you.
Yeah, most likely he probably doesn't want to be found right now. I'll try looking. Maybe I can contact you back, but it's gonna be a swing and a miss with me.
I feel that. I appreciate you, man, really just taking my call in the first place. Look, I buy houses all over San Antonio. This isn't like a spam call, and I really appreciate you being kind to me. If you have a property for sale for whatever reason, man, just connect with me. I could pay you out up to $5,000 just for finding me a house. All right. And I've done this for a lot of people. You can Google my name, Quentin Flores. I've been in this business here in San Antonio for a long time. So I just really appreciate you answering my call. I thank you, Raymond.
You're welcome. Absolutely.
I'll text you my info. All right. God bless you,
Okay,
bro.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So you see what I was trying to do? I was trying to incentivize him to share the information with me. A lot of times, guys, people associate wants and needs with money, and value is associated with money. So my goal is to give him value. Like, guys, I always say this whenever I'm selling anything, right? You're going to get $10,000 worth of value in my community if you decide to join it. The psychology is you're spending $25 a month to get here and get this type of value. I'm not going to lie. What I'm doing for you guys right now, I know that this is valuable. I do this for my students that pay 5 to 10 grand for one-on-one sessions with me. So I know that there's value attached to it, but the psychology is people associate value with money. And so by saying things like, I will add on to this, I'll pay for $1,500 worth of moving fees if you sign this contract with me. They'll be like, what? Like, they obviously, to move someone out of their property might not be that expensive if A to B is like down the street, but they associate the number with value. You know, so like when you add things on and you keep the price the same, that's what people love. And so to me, my goal here was like, look, I can give you $1,000 if you connect me to the uncle. Once he was like, well, you know, I could try, but it's a hit or miss with me. I said, all right, well, look, dude, if you find properties for me, I could pay you up to $5,000 just for finding them and bringing them to me. And so I'm just planting seeds. That's all I'm doing. You know, and again, I told him to save my information. I'm going to text him right now, my number and all of that. Even if we don't do business today, understand that this business is a, how do you say this? It's a word of mouth game too. And people don't scale that part. People love to do business with people that are unforgettable. So I always try to make my presence known. I even told the guy, just Google me, man. So you can see my face, see what I'm about, see everything that I got going on. You know, have you branded yourself in the real estate space to the point where you're Googleable? That's one of the ultimate social proofs that you can have. Why do people follow big brands like Elon Musk, Alex Hormozy, Jeff Bezos, any of these guys that are doing it big? It's because you see their faces everywhere, right? And so Google will literally take your face and use that to push out your agenda. So, you know, make videos about what you're doing, document what you're doing, post content on what you're doing. Having social proof creates the validity of whatever it is that you're trying to sell to somebody, because relatability eliminates debatability. If they can relate with you, they won't debate with you. There's a 90% chance that all of you guys are here because you somehow relate to me. You know what I'm saying? You saw what I had going on. You said, you know what? I'm going to try that thing that Q's doing out. And then bada bing, bada boom, it landed you right here in front of me. That's how it works. And so I put myself out there for that sole purpose. And even in real estate, I do the exact same thing. So I just want to give that nugget to everybody. We can try calling the next person if you want, bro. Or we can move on to the next lead, Wes. If you want to provide another lead for us, that's grateful, dude.
Yeah. Excuse me. I put Mohawk in it, but before we call Mohawk, these are 3 new numbers that I got for possibly for Mr. What's his Castillo? What's his name again?
Castillo?
John.
So you want to just say screw it, try to find him?
Yeah. These 3 here. I gotta we can try to call these real quick, or I can call, or somebody can call.
Go ahead. Let's do it. Call it, bro.
All right. Let me get on her. Let me get my property pulled back up. There we go. Yeah, John D. Gonzalez. And actually on BCAD, this one also shows Sonia E. Gonzalez on there. I didn't see that before. That's in Highlands Park. That's a nice area. But anyway, yeah, let me call. So the 3 numbers I got here, I might even pull up, it might even come up with for Sonia E. Gonzalez. But let me call these numbers and see what we got.
We can at least try. You know, if we get a hold of the guy, the worst case scenario is that he tells us no. But we do know that his situation is dire. So that's a big thing here. Guys, the auction for all of my people that are watching this is on the first Tuesday of every month, no matter where you're from. This is the day that properties get auctioned off. Now, I wanted to share this nugget with y'all because I think that this is imperative for all of my people that are here and that are involved with our community. This is the best place to find investors. So Wesley, while you're calling, I'll just educate. So we have like some filler time in between, but just, you know, start talking, man, if you get a hold of someone.
Yeah.
So like going to the auction is one of the best places to find investors. I wanted to also break this down for you guys. These are my 5 best places to find real estate investor connections. And I'm going to name them for y'all. Ooh, then we might 5 best places to find investors. Pre-foreclosure auctions, right? So that's one. You go in there and you just give out your business card, you shake hands, you talk to people, because you have people that are actively there with cash trying to buy houses, and they're doing it the wrong way. If you're buying properties at the auction, man, you got really no business doing this business. You're spending way too much money, you're overpaying for properties. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to make profits, okay? Second piece of this business, y'all. Second place, cigar lounges. One of my favorite spots to go to. There's always people with money smoking cigars. Third place, literally go to a lake and find somebody who owns a boat. Fishing is one of the most expensive habits that anybody can freaking think of. It's where you can find people who have a lot of money, and they're typically laid back.
Hey, John, this is Wes. I'm calling about your property at 2042 Hicks Avenue. I got in contact with your son, just reaching out to you in regards to the property and the situation it is in. I'm looking forward to speaking with you today or sometime this weekend. You can reach me at 210-570-2370. That's 210-570-2370. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Let's go.
You want to get
Man,
somebody online here? We keep going.
was that the guy? Was that the right
I
number?
left a voice message. I left a voicemail.
Was that the right number?
It's ringing. It didn't say like it was his name, but just like a regular voicemail type of thing. But
Got it.
but I'm thinking so because I got it. It looked like it was updated as of October 2024. But I'm gonna call the other two numbers. And then someone can call Mohawk. That property I put in there for the Mohawk, that one is pretty much ready to go too. I spoke with Barbara. That's she's on the title with her husband. I think it was Ray Ramon.
I can do another call if you want, or you can spin. Up to you, Q.
Let's spin.
Awesome, man.
Wes, did you want to provide another lead or?
Yeah, the Mohawk. I put it in the chat. The Mohawk one was a good one. That's Ray Ramos and Barbara Villarreal on Mohawk Street.
Here, I will spin it.
They're on mute.
My guy, Foo. Are you still here, bro?
What's up, brother? Yeah, I'm still here. Let me
You
turn my
ready?
camera real quick. I'm going to go ahead and call him right now. How you guys doing, man?
Good, dude. Good. It's good to have you here, bro.
Appreciate it, brother. I had to squeeze in time for this. As soon as I seen you were doing it, I was like, yeah, I got to be a part of that.
Bro, it's so much fun, dude. This is awesome.
Bueno,
Hello, is this Barbara?
who's speaking?
Hi, my name is Tu. I'm a real estate investor. I'm calling you back. We had reached out to you recently about your property at 204 Mohawk Street in San Antonio. You said you guys were considering selling the house. Are you guys still interested? You guys, so we reached out to you recently.
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Tu. Sorry about that. I couldn't hear you.
No, okay, because I talked to some other man yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was one of our partners, Wesley, most likely.
Okay, yeah, so y'all sound alike.
Oh, we do.
We're supposed to reach out back to him at 6 o'clock at 6 p.m. yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
My husband said no because we're talking to this other guy right now, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the other guy, did he offer you guys anything?
No, well, because we're trying. Well, honestly, I want to sell the house. I want to move back to where I can't. Rather than pick up Texas. But the thing is, my husband's the one that calls. He doesn't want to sell.
Okay, so your husband doesn't want to sell. Okay.
Both of our named the contract. We can make an agreement, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would definitely have to make an agreement. Do you know what's holding your husband back from selling? Like, what are his concerns for not wanting to sell?
Somebody already offered him, and then like whatever they offered him, then he was still going to have to pay so much, and he was just really getting nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you know what they offered him? If you don't mind me asking.
No, that's the thing, because I know that even Wesley told me about the Bear County, the foreclosure.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's in foreclosure.
Do you know about the Bear County stop foreclosure? That they're scammers?
No, I do not.
Wesley's the one that told me to be careful about them.
Oh yeah, Wesley would know about that. I personally don't know about that.
Yeah, they were trying to. They're trying to make my husband go with the statement. The last statement we got to it on a Sunday to go and do that, and I was like, oh no, I have to because I'm the one that handles, the see the bills and all that, but is this your number personally?
Yeah, this is my personal number.
How do you spell your name?
TUU.
TUU. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep your number and anything, you know, probably be after anybody. We're supposed to hear something from the attorney we're speaking to by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
Tuesday, Wednesday by next week. Mm-hmm.
You know, if anything, I'll give you a call if, you know, I'm not happy with the situation or not.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else I can do for you? Like, is there?
The number till then?
You said what? Sorry, your number is cutting in and out.
Sorry, because I had a speaker in my blanket here, but I said, can I keep your number until then?
Yes, you can definitely keep my number until then. Wesley's also a good person to call too. You know, we'll both reach out to you, connect, and then by Tuesday next week, right?
Yes, my Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. That's before the Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so then go ahead and if anything, you know, give you a call and maybe y'all can help us out.
Before you go, do you kind of have an idea of like what type of, you know, what number you're looking at for your property? Like what's your personal number? And then I want, you know, later on I'd like to try to get what number your husband wants, just so I kind of know where you guys are at.
Okay.
Well done, class.
I'm gonna put you on mute real quick so I can talk to my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah,
You're
she
doing
said
good.
she didn't want to call, but now she wants to talk to her husband.
Just let her know that time is of the essence. So we're trying to act with urgency, and we understand that they want to take their time, but unfortunately, that's not on our side right now. So, you know, the auction is literally the first Tuesday of next month. We can literally identify what that date is to create the urgency
Mm-hmm.
and kind of see if she'd be willing to take an offer with us over the phone now. But if we were to like put it in a matter of days so she can understand, that's the 3rd of next month, bro. So we have literally less than fucking what is today? The 24th?
Mm-hmm.
Less than 6 days.
Okay, hold on. Oh, so he doesn't want to give out what number he's asking for right now?
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, he doesn't want to. He thinks he wants to take the house. Do y'all help stop the foreclosures as well?
Well, yeah, that's the reason for calling is, you know, I'd like to help you guys, you know, help you guys not lose the house or at least put some cash in your pocket or something because you guys have foreclosure like literally on like the 7th of next month or something like that. It's not even that just far away.
Yeah, on the 3rd.
3rd.
Yeah, we stopped it before. There's been a couple of times we stopped it already, but the thing is that we might have to be on the same page.
Yeah, I understand. Do you guys own anything on property? Like, do you have an idea how much you owe on the property?
Yeah, he doesn't want me to discuss anything, so like I told you, until next Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll give you a call.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Next week Tuesday, I'll go ahead and give you guys a call back. Are you able to get your husband on the same call with us?
Create urgency.
All right, yeah. You know, the sooner the better. Because you know, I'd like,
These
you know,
days fall
that
off.
way we're able to, you know, get you
Yeah, we have to really pump on this. I really understand on that. But okay, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate your time.
All right, thank you. Well, I'll go ahead and try to reach out back to you guys. You know, just to try to see where you guys are at. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That was good.
She did. She just going over what her husband says. So her husband's the person we really need to talk to.
For sure. You know, I always try. So, like, you know, husbands still listen to their wives, bro. I listen to mine. Otherwise, I don't
Right.
get none. Saying, anyways, you know, so like, it's imperative that I create like a massive urgency as I look. You know, I know you want to talk next week. Unfortunately, we really don't have that kind of time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful toward what your husband is telling you, but every single day that passes is one less day that I can help you. You know what I'm saying? I do. And
Right.
now, like, again, this sales process, I'm going to share with y'all real fast. So, I mean, everybody got what I put on the board earlier, right? I'm going to end the call on this note for everybody that's here. Guys, all I want to from all of y'all is if you can do this, because I know we have other leads that we can call. For right now, though, we'll put it on pause, Wes. If you would like to do this with us, Wes, we can talk outside of this. If you can message me on school your phone number, and I can compensate you for what it is that you're trying to do for the community. And obviously, we're all here to help, right? But everybody got this, right? All I ask is that if you're watching this, guys, if you could just shout me out, because what I'm about to give y'all is something that I would only give to someone who's working for my company. Okay? So we're gonna go over this process together, and I'm gonna share this with y'all. I'm gonna share this with you guys. All right. So this is how you create urgency in anybody that you talk to. All right. And it's 3 words. It's PASTOR. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. It's called pastor. All right. This is how you create urgency. The first thing that we do is we identify a problem. That's the number 1. We're not buying houses. What are we buying? We're buying, put it in the comment section. I want to make sure everybody here is listening. We're buying what? We're buying problems. You can unmute yourself if you guys want to just interact. This is a very interactive session. So if you just want to unmute yourself and follow with me, all right? So problem. Everybody repeat after me. Problem.
Problems.
Problems.
Second thing is amplification. Amplification.
Amplification.
The third thing is solution.
Solution.
Fourth piece, transformation.
Transformation.
Objective.
Objective.
Resolution.
Resolution.
I'm gonna break this down for you in such a crazy way. You're never gonna look at sales the same way after this. Nobody teaches this here, okay? This is psychology, and this is something you have to understand. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna identify a problem. Well, Mr. Seller, look, as much as we want to take our time, I'm sorry, but you're losing your house. That's the reality. I remove them from the situation and I put them next to me.
Oh,
and
crap. I'm already seeing it. Damn. Oh, shit.
I'm wrapping my arm around them and I'm now telling them, let's look at this problem together. Look at this problem with me. We're looking at it together. The problem is you're about to sell your house. Let's amplify the problem. You know what they do when this happens? They're going to get a sheriff to remove you physically from the property. Someone could get arrested. You lose all of the money that you put into this house. They take your property away. Cops remove you from the house. You get no resources, no help. This is one of the worst things that can happen to anybody. If you have to file for bankruptcy, if you lose this house, your foreclosure could postpone you from even getting an apartment, a credit card, or even applying for a job. This is going to be something that's going to be on your credit report for the rest of your life. This takes years to remove. And if you did want to remove it, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. Solution. Look, we have so many different ways that we can help you. We can take over the payments on your property. We can put your property under contract and then buy it cash. We can help you move to the next place. Now you go into the transformation. The transformation. I'm going to now give you case studies. It's not what I've done for me. Nobody cares about me. What people care about is what you've done for other people. You know what my goal is to help grow this group? It's not look at my Lamborghini, look at my nice houses, look at my boats, look at all the shit that I own. This is why you should sign up for my program. It's look how much money I made Sergio. Look how much money I made Wesley. Look how much money I made Brian. Look how much money I made Fu. Look how much money Ahmad is in this community making. Look at what Crystal has been able to do for her family because she's been a part of this. That's the transformation. Let me tell you how I helped Silly and Sue when they were in the same property, right? Sally and Sue, who were in the same situation, do the same exact thing, right? I was able to stop the foreclosure from them. I was able to put them into a new house, and I was able to give them at least in excess of $40,000 to $50,000 so they could start over fresh. I'm not saying me. I'm not saying I'm going to buy this house and make all this money. I'm saying, look, this is how I was able to transform the lives of someone else. Okay? Objective. Going back to my point. Now I highlight the importance of what my product delivers to them. Okay? What is the objective here? We need to sign a contract like ASAP. That's the only thing that we can do. And the reason why is because of XYZ. Now I'm going to offer everything that I can because it's part of my objective. My objective is to put the property under contract. I go back to the objective. What did I do? I highlighted a problem. You're losing your fucking house. I amplified it. These are the things that happen when you lose your house. The solution. This is what we can do for you. Transformation. This is what it's done for other people. Objective. We need to sign a contract, and these are the benefits of doing so. Resolution is where you ask them to do something. I need you to meet me at my office at 4 p.m. on Monday so that we can sign your contract in person. Resolution is instructional. Now I'm telling you what to do. Guys, how many times have y'all seen this, right? Let's talk about Sergio's hair be gone, right? Have you always wanted to have a bald head? Do you suffer from having way too much hair on your forehead? Believe me, I've been through the same thing. When I was a kid, I would lose my hair. I would grow too much hair, and I always just wanted to be bald. The solution was Sergio's hair be gone. Decided to invest in this, and it completely transformed my life. Within 3 to 4 days, all the hair dropped off of my head. No more bumps, no more scrapes, no more nothing on my forehead, and my hair is absolutely clean. This is what you guys need to do to fix your freaking head, okay? If you want the cleanest, baldest head, you will invest in Sergio's Be Gone. Resolution, click the link below. I'm telling you what to do now. That's the instructional part. This process is called Pastor, okay? And I learned this years ago from a mentor of mine who understood psychology. And so I'm going to end this call on this note, man. Did you guys get value from today's call?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I
Yes.
got plenty of value.
Yes.
Absolutely. This was great. Thank you.
Guys, so maybe we can do this more often. I'm going to connect with Wesley. And to be honest, I think that there's a lot of ways that I can partner with Wesley where I even fund his operation and we get more leads to the community. All right. And so, guys, I'd love the opportunity to partner with some of y'all in whatever deals that you have. If you want to bring them to community and close deals with everyone here, I'm going to be sharing my leads. Wesley, I really appreciate it. First off, let's do a round of applause for my guy, Wesley, for coming into the community clutch the way he did. I didn't even know he's in San Antonio, but I would like for you to come to my office this next week, bro. Let's connect. I know we have Thanksgiving coming up and holidays and stuff like that, guys, but I want to do this more often. I think that this was one of the most practical calls that we've ever done. In my whole career of being a mentor and a coach, this was a freaking call. And so, guys, I want y'all to be involved. Please post this and share this with as many people as possible. And if you were on a call today, message me because I want to be able to tag you. I recorded everybody who took a phone call in my social media so my friends can follow you too. Okay? So, guys, that's my message for y'all today. Don't forget Pastor. Remember, we set the foundation before we start a call. All right? And congratulations to everybody who made a call today. We might have not got a contract today. These sessions will probably be longer in the future. I just told my wife I'd take her to the flea market and we eat a turkey leg and she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go to the flea market already. But love y'all so much, man. Thank you guys for being a part of today's session. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Let's get it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Guys.
Yeah, bye, everybody.